Hey family, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for checking in with me. Look, today we're doing a practical, basic way of how to tie a necktie my way. I've had a couple friends say, brother, do me a favor and do a video on how to tie a necktie because, hey, everybody doesn't know how to do it. So that's cool. What we're going to do is a single knot necktie, and then we're going to do a double knot necktie. So I want you to see it. What we're going to do is something a little bit different because all the videos that I've watched, they always just stand directly in front of you and you have to try to maneuver to figure it out in your mind. But what we're going to do is we're going to flip the camera and we're going to actually try to look down on me to the side so it's like you're actually standing beside me. That's how I learned. I learned by standing beside my dad and also brothers from the church. They stood beside me, teaching me, and I want to show you like that. All right, so let's see what happens. All right, so look, I'm going to raise my collar, okay? And look, we got two sides. We've got the fat side and we've got the skinny side, okay? You want the skinny side to be in the middle of the fat side. So we're going to slide it down, and that's to the middle, okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the fat side and go over, cross, right? Then we're going to take the fat side and go under while I hold the skinny side. You see that? All right, over, under, and then come across. See that? We already almost done. You see that? Now, I'm going to come up here, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fat side and I'm going to go under. See? Pull it through like that. Okay? Now, I'm going to take my fat side in my left hand and hold it. And I'm going to take my index finger. You see my index finger? And we're going to hold the knot like this. And I'm going to put my index finger there. And I'm going to take the fat tip and put it where my index finger is. And I'm going to push it through. All right? Watch what I'm doing. Now I'm reaching through for it, and now I'm pulling it through. You see that? All right, now what I do is I kind of pump it like that, kind of pull it, and now I hold my skinny side, and I take my left hand and hold the knot, and I pull the skinny side, and I pull it until I get it to my throat like that, to the point. All right. And what you want, here's the thing. What's happened is, if you look, the skinny side is actually longer than the fat side. Now you can do two things. You can take this and just slide it inside of your shirt like that to hide it, right? So nobody knows. Okay, all right, so we've got it tied. Now I want to show you guys something so that you actually won't have to tie this tie again. You actually can take this tie loose without taking it completely out. So I'm going to show you that. I'm going to raise my collar. We act like we're just coming from the event. And now what I'm doing is I'm taking my left hand and I'm pulling the skinny side, right? But I'm not pulling it all the way out, right? But I'm going to pull it so far that now I can just pull it over my head. So now we've already got the necktie already tied. And you can just hang this in your closet and you don't have to worry about tying the tie again. All right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to do a double knot. And a double knot is good for a shirt like I have on. I have on what they call a spread collar. This is actually a spread collar. Let me show you. This collar is wider, all right, and it's spread. So this actually looks good with a double knot. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to start over again. I'm going to show you how to do a double knot. Watch this. Okay, so listen. What we're going to do, we're going to raise our collar again, okay? And I hope y'all are getting something out of this. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a double knot. So we're going to make the knot fatter. All right, so the catch to this is this. You have to take, we're going to do the same thing, but what we're going to do is we're going to pull the fat side even longer. So now we're going to pull it, instead of the skinny side being in the middle, we're going to pull it just a little bit further up, okay? And this is what we're going to do. We're going to take and go under, take cross like this, right? Okay? And we're going to go under. You see this? We're going to go under. Okay? Okay, and this side is on the left side. Then we're going to go again, but we're going to go on this side. You see that? And you take your time. Nobody's rushing you. See that? So now it looks like you've got two there. Okay? Okay. Now we take the skinny side, hold it. And now I'm going to take my fat side and come across. Okay? Okay? You see? Then I'm going to you see what my left hand did? I'm holding the knot and I'm going to go under. Through, pull it through. You see that? You see how that knot is fatter? They also call this a Windsor knot. Okay? All right, now take my finger, take my fat side and go through here. And I pull it through. See that? I pull it through. So now what's been happened is the fat side looks really, really short. But that's what ends up happening. But you get the look. You get the look of that double knot. See? And you pull that collar down. And it gives it more of a fuller look. And you take your thumb, you kind of pucker it out like that. You take your finger and you take this back side. You go through here. Right? Now, if you notice, it's actually in the middle of my stomach. So this is an excellent look if you're doing like a three-piece suit. But even still, as long as you have on your jacket, you know, you can put that jacket on. And also, if you just adjust the length, you play with it yourself, and you'll be able to see where you want it, okay? So what we just did, we did a traditional single knot first. We did a traditional double knot, also called a Windsor knot as well. Now, the last thing I'm going to do, because I want to go over this again, I'm going to do it the traditional video way, where I actually stand in front of you and you watch me that way, just to make sure that you feel good. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so here we go. We're standing in front of you like the traditional videos, and I'm going to show you this. All right, so I have my collar up again. I've taken the knot loose, and I have my fat side on the right side, and I have the skinny side to the left. I pull the fat side down so that the skinny side is in the center. All right, I take and I cross over. See that? Got to cross. Now I hold the skinny side and I go under and over. Okay? Then I hold and then I take and I pull it through. See that? We're just doing a regular signal knot for this one. Now I got my finger, my index finger here. Pull it in, put it in the knot. I take my left hand with my fat side and I push it through. And I just pull it. See? Got that? And I squeeze it. And now I just pull my skinny side down. See that? And again, like I said, you can put it through the back loop, you know. Typically you want the fat side to be at your buckle. That's typically what you want. You don't want it below the buckle. That's too long. You don't really want it above the buckle, like in the middle of your stomach or your chest. Sometimes, you know, when you try to do the double knot, that's what happens. But in this case, we did it perfect. It's at the buckle, and I put my collar down, and I'm ready to go. So Thanks so much, guys. I really, really hope that you got something out of this. I appreciate you taking time out. Can also go for you moms with your kids, or you trying to show them how to do it as well. Thanks so much. Listen, when you get a chance, before you go, hit that like button, that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and also that notification bell. That way, every time we upload, we're sending it to you. And listen, if you got anything from this, share it with somebody. We're just trying to do practical things. Thank you so much. You take care of yourself. Have a good day.